friend. You may feel some pain. 'Tis a pity I forgot me Novocaine.
That's one of my one-liners.
I'm sorry. He rhymes 100 times. You had to choose that one?
I had to choose that one. Oh, man. I know.
Dr. Giggles levels with the rhymes every time.
Oh, my gosh. That's so bad. All right. Welcome to Screams and Streams, the podcast that looks at the best and worst horror movies as rated on Rotten Tomatoes from 1970 onwards. I'm your host, Sam, and with me are my co-hosts,
Chad
and
Mike.
Be sure to check us out on Instagram. Our handle is @ScreamStreamPod. Also, check out our website, screamsandstreams.com, for more information about the films we're looking at. Just a warning, if you don't like spoilers, we recommend that you stop listening now, check out the film, and then rejoin us for our discussion. Today, we're looking at the worst film of its year. It is Rodman Flender's 1994 film Leprechaun 2. It scored 6% on Rotten Tomatoes. So let's get into it. Mike, what is our summary?
An evil leprechaun is to take the daughter of his slave as a bride, but loses her when the slave sacrifices his life for hers. 1,000 years later, the leprechaun is determined to take the beautiful descendant of the woman for his bride.
Is that what happened?
Yeah.
He sacrificed himself? I thought he was just trying to get away, and then the guy killed him.
Yeah, I thought that too.
Well, because he says, God bless you, and then the leprechaun kills him for saying it, I think. And because he said, God bless you, the leprechaun, because she has to sneeze 3 times.
Yes. Well, she sneezed the 3 times.
But then he said, God bless you.
But then he said, God bless you.
So then it doesn't have.
So then that.
I didn't realize he sacrificed himself. I just thought he was like, oh shit. And
that's what I thought. That's what I thought too.
Yeah.
It's just like, I gotta get out of here now.
Bye.
The leprechaun's the leprechaun is gonna get me. So I don't know.
Oh.
Sorry. It's all gonna come out.
Yep.
I had like a really long summary for this one that was like, it just kind of added on to what you had said, Mike, but it was like, it brought in all the characters' names and the company that they worked for. It's like,
Jesus Christ.
It's just this basic full synopsis
it's literally the entire
of the film. Yeah.
So, but not needed.
Alcoholic company owner of Dark Side Tours.
Yeah, Dark Side Tours. His uncle Marty, swindler uncle Morty, and a young boy named Cody who lives with the uncle. They run a tour company. Anyway, so we don't need it. We'll get into it all. All right. Thanks for that, Mike. What are we drinking for our sinister sip today?
Our cocktail for this one is the Drunk Leprechaun from Shake, Drink, Repeat.
Oh,
I'm afraid.
I know.
This.
It looks green.
It looks like that toothpaste orange juice drink.
Yep. The toothpaste orange. Cheers.
Cheers.
Oh, it's okay.
Oh.
It is orange juice.
Yep.
I don't mind it.
It's vodka, orange juice, and blue curacao.
Oh, so it's basically a screwdriver.
Yeah, made to look a really gross color.
Yeah, it's good. I like it.
Yeah.
I like it.
I don't mind it. Yep.
All right, thanks, Mike.
You're welcome.
All right, first impressions of this film, Chad.
Fuck off with this movie. Oh my God. I cannot believe I'm never going to get that hour and a half back. It was rough. It was rough watching. Acting's bad. Setup's bad. It's too long. The scenes were drawn out forever.
Yep.
I laughed because Ron Howard's brother is in it.
Mm-hmm.
He's like he's the tour.
Clint
the
Howard,
guy that gets on there. That guy's in like everything in the 90s. And the guy from Seinfeld with the astronaut pen. He lives in Del Boca Vista.
Mm.
I gotta give you my pen. It's like that was his golden moment. Anyways, this movie is just bad. It's poorly written. So many holes that we didn't even understand why
the opening scene and the whole
opening scene happened, and why this guy was a slave. And I've seen Leprechaun 1, and it doesn't launch off of that one at all.
No,
it takes this totally different route. And it's just weird and dumb. It's just dumb.
Yes.
That's my first impression.
All right. Thanks, Chad. Mike?
This is my first watch of this. The only other Leprechaun film that I'd seen was Leprechaun in the Hood. shines compared to this one just as a funny watch, I guess. I have to admit, right out the gate, Rodman Flender as the director, I was like, that's not a real name. I was like, that's got to be his pseudonym. But then you go through this guy's IMDb, and he directed Idle Hands. He's a director of like episodes of Millennium, Party of Five, Dawson's Creek, Gilmore Girls, Office.
No way.
Not The Office.
Yeah, just episodes though, not like. But he directed the documentary Conan O'Brien Can't Stop. So he's got
some cred.
Yeah, but then he's got.
But this was back in the 90s.
This is like his first.
This was the third thing on his. Yeah.
What was the first thing he ever did?
The Unborn, no idea. With Brooke Adams, no idea.
I've seen The Unborn.
Okay, so that was his
This is
first.
actually good.
Oh, his second was In the Heat of Passion, so probably a
I haven't
Cinemax
seen
skin
that
flick.
I
one.
was
Yeah,
gonna
yeah.
say, yeah.
And then this, and then he went on to like Chicago Hope, Dark Skies. Yeah,
He went to TV then.
Yeah.
After this.
yeah,
Or huh?
yeah. So right out the gate, I was like, that's not a real person, but it is. And then the movie did not redeem itself from that name, unfortunately. Sorry, Rodman.
Rodman Flender. Even when I was
Flender.
when I was reading it, I was like, Rodman Flender. Okay. Can't choose our names.
No.
but-
No.
well, you
we
can.
can't.
You can change them.
Yeah,
But.
SAG could have let him. Okay, so yeah, I did not enjoy this. I made the comment of like he rhymes just as much as Dr. Giggles with his one-liners. This felt to me, sorry, Chad, on the same level.
Yeah, it's not even as funny. It's not as good. Like the delivery wasn't there. No, good.
Yeah. Oh yeah, and I'll just stop there because it's going to get into categories.
I've seen some of the Leprechaun movies way back. The only thing I really remember is him riding on a tricycle in one of the movies and chasing down a vehicle. That's like the only thing I can think
I
of.
think that's the first one.
I think it's the first one too. But other than that, nothing. I couldn't even picture what the leprechaun looked like on the tricycle, honestly. So yeah, I didn't like this film at all. I'm glad I watched it a couple weeks ago, and I'm glad it was the first one that I watched and not the last, because I'd be so much angrier.
Yeah, just off the chain
Yeah.
here.
Trying to drive through it last night to get ready for
Yeah,
today.
I'm glad it was long in my past. I've forgotten half of it. I'm good. All right, now we're going to look at some tropes. I'll go first. I had quite a few. Mike had no tropes.
I don't know what happened. I was like, when I was doing my tally, I'm like, how do I have
I
none?
don't get it.
It's not like this movie was so original either.
Yeah.
No. Mine are pretty drinking alcohol out of a paper bag.
Yeah.
The homeless man dies first. Like, I always find that there's always some
Yeah.
homeless person that dies from the killer in every movie ever. Those were my first two. Chad, did you have a couple?
When they're in the leprechaun's home, which is like
Under a tree in the
the
middle
cave
of the city.
and wherever they are there, the fakest looking set I've
Oh my
seen.
God. I have so much on that.
Universal Studio Backlot 3.
Yeah, for sure. It's like, let's make this paper mache rock that he can explode out of. Like, fuck's sakes. Anyways, he's running down. She's running away, the blonde running, and it flashes to her, and she's looking around. Oh, so scared, and then goes point of view, and then back to her, and then point of view down this long tunnel.
Yep.
It's every running scene in every slasher film ever.
Yep.
So that was my big one, and then the whole fact with the swindler uncle. Like, there's always like the deadbeat that's, just a boozer and always out for money, and that guy. And yeah, those were my two.
I also had hanging laundry. I've seen this in all of the films, I feel.
Oh yeah,
but especially at night. Like, I'm like, why is she hanging the laundry in the evening? Like,
That way the dew gets on it right away.
that's right. You don't want that in the hot sun. That'll just.
And then I also had, they have a book that has the exact coin in it.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
And exactly how to defeat a leprechaun, written in a actual
Right.
book
Yeah.
in the uncle's house.
I think I put that in another category, but yeah.
That's pretty bad. Chad, did you have one more?
I had one more. Yeah. You just stumble upon a book
Yeah.
in the sand.
Mhm.
Like, she just turns around and boom, oh, what is this strange thing? And then she like uncovers it and breaks it apart. And yeah, so that was my other one. And that's the last one I had.
I had like the cops not believing, but why would they? Like,
Yeah.
Leprechaun
No,
came
it's
out of a
ridiculous.
tree. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's like,
I know that's a trope in a lot of things, but there's sometimes, it's valid.
yeah. You're like, oh, the leprechaun did this.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
There's an evil leprechaun.
It's under a tree.
And I have his gold coin and he wants it back.
Okay.
Like, all right, man.
Let's go sleep this off.
Let's believe you right away.
And then my last one, the jump scare ends up being the dog or the pet at the racetrack. It's the dog. So
Oh, yeah.
that was a
yeah.
jump scare for me. I knew it was coming, but it was like, woo. But it was the dog. All right. Now we're going to head into Don't Go Back in the House. Mike.
So this is literally a don't go back in the house. And it's when Julie opens the door and Jim's corpse is hanging in the doorway. Just run past it. Get out of the house and get to help. Nope. Slams the door and stays in danger.
Yeah.
And to close the door too is crazy. Chad, what'd you have?
I didn't have anything actually. I thought I did, but as I look back, I'm not sure how you stop a leprechaun after 100 years that wants to marry you.
No.
So
Just marry him.
just marry him.
Bam.
Just get her done.
Get her
Maybe take some Claritin so you're not sneezing. Like,
Was anybody else thinking of that Seinfeld episode with George Costanza where he says bless you to the woman and then ends up having an affair with her?
No, but
like-
now I do.
They just need to be friends with George Costanza and they'd all be safe.
that's right.
Oh, that's funny. I had don't ditch your girlfriend to go scam tourists. That was mine. So like if he had
Oh,
never
yeah.
done that, then
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was a shit move. Like, I
Yeah.
get like, you can't let the guy drive drunk, but just give the tourists their money back.
yeah, it's too late. Yeah.
It's $300. Those guys are obviously not well off.
True.
So $300 is, and if you're an alcoholic,
Like hell yeah.
$300. Although I don't know what
maybe she
Cody
could be-
has in this fight, like why he's all about his uncle, who's obviously just in the bar trying to peddle this tourism gig to him.
Yeah.
But what a shitty setup! Like that hearse,
Mm.
just sit in there, and then that couple gets in the back.
Yeah, maybe Bridget should cut him some slack.
I thought so. I thought she should have.
I don't know.
They're
a
trying
hardworking
to
man.
build they're trying to build a business. God damn it!
So I had somewhere in here, and I can't remember where I put it, but I said maybe it was in What Holds Up. Hang on, let me just see. It is one of my stood the test of times was getting the ick from a guy. So she got the ick watching him do that to her. She was like, "Oh fuck, this is like, not okay."
Yeah, but then she was all over that like dirt bag.
That
from
douchebag from the go-kart
go-karts.
place.
There's nothing about that tour that's like, you're like, ooh, I'm into you. That was so.
He's working hard trying to make a buck. He's shystering.
He can go to and do something different.
This is
That
the-
job is
he
so
could.
cringy. Yeah, he
That
could-
job is pretty bad.
This is Ellie in the 90s. He's
Yeah.
lucky to have.
But when they're like, oh yeah, like this is the gig and it's been hard, like this business. I was like, you need to pivot. You need to do a different business plan. And I just thought it was really. She saw him doing that and she's like, no, I'm good, and immediately goes to another guy. Like, yeah, I was like, that stood the test of time for me because I get it.
Wow, that guy got super creepy super quick.
Oh yeah, he did.
Like,
yeah.
I mean, aren't you going to give me something? It's
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
whoa.
He was like
choice,
Todd
but-
from Scrubs.
Yes.
All right, thanks for those. Okay, now we're gonna head into our one-liners. Chad, what one-liners did you have?
There was one where they're coming out of the bar and he's speaking to a little person, but the little person looks up and says, "Watch it nosebleed," and like goes into the bar. I thought that one was pretty funny. And then I had another one, and I can't remember where this is from, but it says, "What kind of speed are you on, sicko?" So those are my first two. I had a few.
Mike, what do you have?
My first one is from the opening of the film and the leprechaun talking to the girl's father, and it just skeeved me out. And I was like, do I put this in titillating? I'm like, no, because there's nothing titillating. But he's like, I'll be gentle with her on our wedding night. And I was just like, oh,
Yeah.
gross. It was disgusting. And then when like the leprechaun was so filthy, so I just, Later, and I don't know the context of this, but based on the context of that first line I read, this one, when he's talking to Bridget, he's like, "Oh, day is in your blood. I can smell it."
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
Oh, it was gross.
Yep. I had when Bridget's down in the, I don't know, the house, the leprechaun's house. I don't know.
The cave
thing. The leprechaun goes, what do you think of your bridal chamber? And then Bridget's like, it's awful. Like, it's fucking gross. And then he goes, I know it lacks a woman's touch, but you'll change it. So I was like, oh, gross. And then I liked when the leprechaun goes towards the end and there's the waiter, and the waiter says, just pay up and get out of here. And leprechaun goes, so it's me gold you be wanting. And then the waiter goes, gold card, Visa, MasterCard.
I have this one too. It's so good.
Oh, you guys should have said it. You always do it better than I do. I'd prefer cash, but maybe you're a little short. And then he laughs hysterically. And then he goes, haha, oh, you kill me. Well, there's an idea. So I thought that one was pretty funny. But
that guy delivered it just perfectly, like, catty, judgmental too.
Yes.
Maybe you're a little short.
So funny.
So good.
Okay, Chad.
Yeah, so I had where he's got her down in his cave of wonders, and he's trying to like get her all ready for the wedding, and he says, "The wee ones won't suck if you don't look like them." I was like, ugh.
Oh my God. Oh, I almost spat my beer on that one. Oh, Jesus.
Yeah, and is it when he gets killed that they say, have you had your iron today? And he said that was a quote I had. You had your iron today?
It must have been before.
Yeah, and then he hits him with the iron rod or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And then the
wrought iron.
And then the sparkler happens.
Oh my God.
Unbelievable. You know, the good thing I will say about positive about this is we laugh way more on these shitty movies than we do on the good ones.
Yeah. 1,000 times.
Yeah, the conversation is always much better than the movie.
Yeah, way better.
I've got one more, and it's, again, down in the leprechaun lair. And she's laying down, and he's getting her ready for the wedding. And he goes, something new, something old. Let's get together on leprechaun's gold. And he pours it over her. I'm like,
oh, that's my titillating.
oh, sorry. There's nothing titillating. I was like, you see Wolf of Wall Street when they make love on the money. It's soft. It's forgiving.
I know.
Like having sex on gold, like that thing's digging into your hip.
And it wasn't just coins. It was like teeth are in there.
And like bracelets and shit and hard crosses.
Goblets.
And he's rubbing it into her belly and it's like, oh, yeah. It's like, how fucking romantic is this?
And like it's all dirty. Like, you know how dirty money is? I'm like, oh. So gross.
Leprechaun's gold.
All right, now we're going to head into what doesn't hold up. And a lot of the film I don't think held up overall. But let's go, Chad. What didn't hold up for you?
What's her name? Who's the actress in this? What's the lead actress?
Siobhan Durkin.
Okay. Her name in the film is
Bridget.
Okay. Her acting is fucking awful. It is just wow. She's either 110% or nothing. Like she's either just barely getting the lines out or she's screaming, "He's dead." Ah! Like it's absolutely ridiculous. So that was one. And then my other doesn't hold up is the sets.
Oh.
The set design and the setting look laughably bad.
Yeah.
They are just, it looks like a high school production. And I've seen high school productions that are way better.
Yeah.
Like it's, it is very poorly done.
Yeah, I had with that, it's like the house is clearly like a tent or like a sack. You can like see light through it when they're supposed to be underground.
Yes.
You can literally see light on the otthe side. I'm like,
Yeah.
what? Like,
What's happening?
is it a burlap sack? Like, what is this? Yes, my first one was, the house is like the whole lair or whatever is awful. I also didn't understand why there was sand everywhere. Like that didn't make any sense to me.
No.
I don't know. There's sand everywhere. It's like a beach, but in a cave.
Yeah.
I don't know.
In the middle of the city.
Yeah.
Doesn't make any sense.
In a tree.
In a tree that would not thrive in a sandy environment. So.
Some drainage, but it needs soil.
it needs soil, like, right? And then I said there was a lot of like little people jokes, and that doesn't hold up. And then I kind of on that note said, like, I've been to a lot of parties on St. Patrick's Day, and having a bunch of people dressed up as leprechaun, I've never seen that before.
I would be uncomfortable if a bunch of little people dressed up as leprechauns and came to a St. Patrick's party.
Like, right? It's not a thing. I was like, that's
too on the nose.
Yeah, it's like not appropriate at all. And I was like, I've been to a lot of parties, lots in the early 2000s, and just not.
Yeah.
Don't think that.
No, I think basically people wear green, and they wear like they'll put on like sometimes. I actually at St. Patty's Day, I don't know a lot of people that really dress up. Like they'll maybe wear some crazy glasses or something like that, or a hat.
They buy a Kiss Me I'm Irish shirt.
Yeah, they just wear green. Like,
but they're not going out dressing like leprechauns going, "Where's me pot of gold?"
Fucking not here.
I did like Tony Cox just because, the guy from Bad Santa.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Just seeing him, I was like, oh, it's something redeemable. But even he couldn't save it.
No. Mike, what didn't hold up for you?
My first one was Uncle Morty's or Morty's misogyny. Just all of these like life lessons of women should be in the kitchen. Women should listen to men. Women shouldn't have Jesus Christ. Like, this is a very anti-female film.
Yes.
Yeah. Because it was like, was he played off as like, oh, that cad, he's hilarious. It's like,
Well, even Bridget calls herself a broad.
Yeah.
She's like, don't you know you never ever leave your broad alone? I was like, what the fuck?
And then my other big complaint was all the good deaths happen off screen. Like the setup is there. We see something cool is going to happen. And then it's like the silhouette of the face going into the mower blades or like all the blood, all the gore is implied. And it's like, this movie needed that, I think.
Yeah.
But I think that's kind of the time. I don't know if they could show his face being chewed up by the lawnmower blades.
No, it would have been a tough effect to pull off.
Yeah.
As well.
Yeah.
But it has.
What are the other good death scenes?
I watched this so long ago, I can't remember. I just put all the good deaths happen off screen.
Yeah.
I just feel like anytime there's like a blade coming down or a chopping or like
it pans away. And you don't see it. Yeah.
Yeah, because even when they kill the like slave, you don't see that in the very first scene. You don't see what. Yeah.
Right.
And it's rated R. They could have shown gore.
Yeah.
This is rated R. Why?
The boob? I don't know.
The boob. I don't even remember there really being blood in it.
Yeah.
No.
At all.
And they didn't really show like when Uncle gets ripped apart. They didn't really show a lot of that.
Yeah.
No.
So would have been great.
Yeah.
I said the barista's death with the burned off skin, I said was done really poorly.
Yeah.
I said it looked awful. And then I said all around the acting was awful. So not just Bridget, but I would say the acting overall was fairly
just everything.
poor.
Yeah, I had Cody too and all that. So yeah, I just didn't think it was well acted at all.
No, not
at all.
All right, now we're going to head into our most gratuitous scene. We've already kind of touched on this a little bit, but for me, the like little limericks and the rhyming, they were really annoying and they weren't consistent. Like it wasn't all the time, but I didn't want more. So I was like, I don't want more, but it's like,
could you
got to do it
if he spoke the whole movie in rhymes?
Yeah. And you already had the like cringy little voice and like, like it just, the whole thing for me, I was like, fuck. That's what it was.
That's what it was. Yeah.
Yeah. And I was like, oh, it's awful. So that was gratuitous for me. Mike?
For me, the gratuitous was how filthy their apartment is.
Yes.
Like,
gross. Yeah.
I don't get, like, there's other ways to show people are poor, but to be like, it's just, there's literally just garbage everywhere.
Yeah.
And it blows my mind.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So just the set design, I don't know, it was over the top.
Yeah.
I would agree. Chad?
Well, I thought this was just overdone, and I wasn't sure. Like, there's sometimes where he can disappear and sometimes where he can't, or he doesn't choose to. He appears in places where I don't, like, he got to Bridget, like, right away.
Right.
Yeah.
And then he disappears and he disappears and they just used that effect a lot.
Right.
Yeah.
And so I thought it was overdone.
Yeah. That's fair. All right. Now we're going to head into terrifying or titillating. Mike, what was terrifying or titillating for you?
So again, it's when they're in the leprechaun lair and they're getting ready for the night. And I think this sort of goes to Chad's quote of like, they won't suck if they don't look the same.
Yep.
But he says,
I
can't remember the quote.
can find it again.
That was the gist of it, I think.
If we don't look the same, they won't suck.
But he's like, I'm going to have to make a few alterations. But afterward, you should be able to bear a full litter.
Okay, so I have that in Hiding in the Shadows. I was like, do leprechauns have litters? Like, I've never looked into leprechaun like lore.
I just mean he's going to like keep her pumping out the babies
all the time. Yeah. But I was like,
keep her pumping out the babies.
Just like, but
like, yeah, like it just goes along with the misogyny of the movie. Like, that's all women are for is just to produce kin.
Like, I don't know. Like, do leprechauns want that? They only want gold. They don't. They live for thousands of years.
He's waited 1,000 years to be with a woman.
2,000, I think, right? Because it's... yeah, that's, very fair. Okay.
Wait a second. It says, I looked up, do leprechauns have litters?
And what did ChatGPT
I'm glad that's on your Google.
And what I found... I found is a little disgusting.
Oh,
sorry, stunned to speak.
Leprechauns are born non-gender specific, and while they don't reproduce like other animals, they do rely on other leprechauns so their eggs can be fertilized.
Eggs?
Yeah, they have. Yeah.
Okay.
And then it says leprechauns reproduce sexually and are I don't know this word. Viviparous? What is that?
Viviparous? I have no idea.
The gestation period is 6 months. What is viviparous?
Viviparous.
You're all following us down this.
Yeah, we're going down a rabbit hole here. Yeah.
I did have questions about this. I did not Google it.
Viviparous is just bringing forth the live young that have developed inside the body of the parent. So humans are viviparous.
Oh, okay.
But then why they have
Why
eggs?
they're eggs? Well, I guess women have eggs.
Women have eggs.
Oh, I guess.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
No,
they
but with the eggs thing,
but
I was
they
like,
require
fish eggs,
That's what I was thinking.
they're
And
non-gender, but then they still require other leprechauns to fertilize the eggs. So how do these leprechauns fertilize eggs?
maybe it's like Jurassic Park. Like just when gender is needed, they'll switch.
I don't know. There's no explanation. And my Google is not taking me forward. So let's just say they happen.
In 6 months, you'll
Yeah,
have
in 6 months you'll have, but it doesn't say anything about a litter. Like, I don't think you shoot out a ton of them.
No.
Like,
but also it's saying that leprechauns need leprechauns to reproduce. So
yes.
this was just fully.
But
for
he
the
was
sex.
going to change her to a leprechaun, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So he had to change her into a leprechaun. I don't
Is
know
that a
how
thing?
that happens. I don't know. I know.
Well, that's the whole alteration thing.
I didn't know leprechauns could change humans into other leprechauns. I thought they could only. This is quite the conversation.
Anything you found, Mike?
I don't know. There's something on Reddit, but when you click, it doesn't show the actual thing. But it's just like they produce golden coin-shaped eggs, which are then distributed in the purses of unsuspecting travelers.
No one fucking knows what leprechauns are
Yeah,
doing, and everyone's
we need-
making it up.
We need Uncle Morty's book. If only we
That's
had
right.
a book that had the specific coin, leprechaun
That's right.
information,
How to kill them. We need to know how they reproduce.
and how they bang.
How they bang.
Anyways, I think we've spent enough time on this.
Cool. Okay. Chad, what did you have?
Well, I gotta say the breasts in the garage.
Yeah.
Like that. I mean, that's the sexiest
Yeah.
moment of the whole film, right? And then they turn out to be lawnmower blades.
Yeah.
And why? Is that not a sentence that you will ever hear again? It's like,
I said garage boobs / lawnmower.
yes,
Is what I have for this category. That's it. Nothing else.
it's quite the scene, man.
Yep.
Yeah.
I love how obviously they used a body double too.
Oh,
Yes.
It's
Oh,
like
yeah.
instant it's boobs. It's like shoulders down.
Yeah, for sure.
Just full
Yeah.
boobs.
And cut. All right, Denise.
Come on back.
Let's get those puppies out and let's go. Yeah, that was the only one I had. And nothing was terrifying. That's the only thing that I could think of.
Yeah. All right. Now we're going to go into what stood the test of time. Chad had nothing.
I had nothing.
Nothing. Not even the lawnmower boobs.
Not even the lawnmower boobs.
Couldn't get there.
Other Stephen King short story.
I said that I liked the skeleton. Looked not bad compared to a lot of other
Oh,
shit.
yeah.
Yeah.
I could see that. Yeah.
I said the leprechaun, although very annoying, was kind of creepy. I remember him when I was a kid and I watched but I don't remember like his face. I just remember being creeped out by him as a whole.
Yeah.
And he's pretty gross. And then my other one was getting the ick from the guy when he's doing his job. But yeah, I'll skip that. Mike, what did you have?
One of mine was the lawnmower / breast death.
Okay.
I just thought it was funny.
Yeah.
It's like he's leaning into like motorboat. It's like,
His face gets chewed up.
so that was kind of funny.
The thing is like, wouldn't you, obviously he's hypnotized, but wouldn't you get to a certain distance and be like, man, there's a lot of wind coming off these babies.
Or stop when it nicks your nose.
Yeah, it's like, ow, my nose is cut off.
Oh, it's a sharp one.
Breasts don't do that, I think.
He doesn't know.
Yeah. I've never been with a woman before. Maybe this is normal.
Yeah, it feels like a bag of sand.
Nipples were really hard.
I've heard they can cut glass, but whoa. And then my other one, just because it was so disgusting, it literally made me like vocalize like, ugh, was when he says like, kiss me, I'm Irish, and then slobbers into her mouth.
Oh,
and that drool, like, it was only a test of time because of how disgusting it made me feel.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. That was my what the fuck.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
All right. Thanks for those, Mike. Now we're going to go and look at the moments in the film that made us laugh out loud. Chad, you had nothing.
Nope.
Mike, what'd you have?
I just had when the leprechaun drinks the whiskey and he's like, blended Canadian. Spits it out.
Oh, actually, I did have one. When you guys are done, I'll mention one.
Go ahead.
Okay, my one was the race car.
Oh.
When he
yeah.
when he pulled out, and I was like, first of all, where the fuck this come from? And it's got all this shit around it, like blades on the wheels and stuff. It's like a Mad Max car.
Because every go-kart track keeps that.
Yes, and so I got a chuckle out of that. I was like, okay.
I laughed twice. I laughed. Chad, you already mentioned it when he like jumps out of the paper mache rock. He's like,
Yes.
surprise!
Yeah.
It's like, oh, fuck it. It's like, oh my god, so bad.
So bad.
And then at the very end, when the leprechaun's like exploding, and then they're like, he's gonna blow. It's just like, oh god, this is
That little sparkler when he gets stabbed is pretty
good.
insane too. Like
whole thing.
it's just like, this is the most anticlimactic climax I've ever had.
so bad. I'm like, oh, and that's the end.
And that's it. And he's done.
All right, thanks for those. Now we're gonna head into what was eerie to ear splitting. Chad, what was eerie to ear splitting for you?
Well, mine was the leprechaun's laugh.
Oh.
Yeah.
A lot of times, like it's done so much throughout, like it's just a little much. So yeah, that was mine. I also had a note of when the guy's walking into the tree of wonders there, the cave there, and he goes walking. They're playing like a U2 song in the background.
Yeah.
I don't know what it's not, but it's very, very similar to everything U2 does.
U2's Irish, did not give rights, so it's like, let's do U2 adjacent.
Yeah. So that was mine.
Mike, what'd you have?
I just had the like insane use of bagpipe / accordion music.
Yes.
There's just so much of it all the time.
Yeah.
Just like, oh, we get it. There's an Irish theme to the film.
All right, now we're going to take a look at moments that made us say, what the fuck? I had a couple here. I had one, actually, sorry. And it was, I didn't understand why he can't have a wife until he's 1,000. And then he's got the day
I think
to make a woman sneeze.
I think it's the only time.
Like
To make this woman sneeze? Why does she have to sneeze? Like, why?
3
just put
times
the
and she'll be
collar
mine.
on, yeah.
But I honestly take it to be, he is so deplorable, he can't mate a female normally. So it's like this: you have a 1 every 1,000 years chance to enslave a woman.
But how did he enslave the man before? He could enslave any woman.
Yeah, he enslaved the father.
Yeah, and you could just be like, you're my bride now, and then
Yeah.
and you can't get away. It's the same thing.
Yeah, I don't know.
And there are a lot of holes. in
Again,
this
I've only
film.
seen In the Hood. So.
How do they do it in the hood?
Apparently, he goes to space as well.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my god, they always fucking go to
They
space.
always
You don't
go to
need
space.
Stop.
Yeah.
Well, they've made 8 movies, so.
And nowhere else to go. They went to the hood
I
twice.
cannot believe they made 8 of these. It's
It's really bad.
unreal. Warwick Davis, like, I wonder what he got paid for all this franchise.
Did he do all of them?
Yep.
Yeah, he's a leprechaun in every single one. Yeah.
Is
And
the
good
Leprechaun.
for him, right? Like, why not?
Well, yeah.
Like-
No, for sure. I mean, if you're going to make money as a little person, it's pretty tough.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
And so if they're like, okay, we're going to make 8 of these fucking films, I'm like, perfect.
Great. I'm locked in.
Yeah. What's crazy is the most recent one is 2018.
Wow. Most recent Leprechaun movie?
Yeah.
What does the Leprechaun look like in it?
Leprechaun. It's I don't know.
Oh,
Leprechaun Returns?
Leprechaun Returns.
They
Oh,
always come back from space.
That's right.
Oh my gosh.
Wow.
All right, Chad, what was your what the fuck moment?
Mine was mentioned. It's the lick and the shot of like KY jelly that comes off his fucking tongue and on her, down her cheek. It was so gross.
Yeah.
So
I just
gross.
was like, ugh, what the? And of course, she's got a forked tongue. That is another trope. Like, it seems like every evil entity or whatever has a forked tongue.
Ugh.
Okay, we're all snakes. But it's like, but yeah, it goos on her cheek. And I was just like, ugh.
It was really gross.
It was gross.
Mike, what about for you?
Mine was the taking chocolate from a stranger in a dirty bathroom.
Oh, what the fuck was that about? Yeah, I know that.
He's in the that was the most disgusting bathroom. He goes to use the urinal. The guy's like, "Hey, I got some chocolate." He's like, and he takes it and
Yeah.
keeps it. Like, oh, gross.
What was that guy doing anyway? And he looked like stoned or like tripping out or whatever. Hi.
I don't know. It was weird. And
He's in Me, Myself, and Irene, I think. That little guy.
is he the guy with the crutches? Like,
No, he's the limo driver.
I
Yeah,
don't think I've seen it.
Oh, okay.
Tony Cox. Yeah, same guy. So it just what the fuck? You
Agreed.
talk to as
Agreed.
few people as possible. Maybe a nod of acquaintance because you saw them somewhere else. No chocolate.
No chocolate in the
conversation.
restroom. But they had to find a way
Oh, I know.
for him to win trick the leprechaun.
Yeah, and that would that's the other thing. So he gives the golden coin to the leprechaun. And it's a chocolate coin. That would have been melted to shit. That gold coin chocolate melts, and it's been in his pocket. He's
Yep.
been running around.
Smushed.
But the other thing is, doesn't the leprechaun know his gold?
You'd
Like
think.
when you hand him milk chocolate encased in fucking
Gold.
foil, is he not like, something doesn't feel right?
It would be a different weight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And yeah, it'd be mushy by the time you gave it to him.
A soft gold. All right. Looking at back it up moments. None of us had any
No.
moments we wanted to watch again in this film. So we'll move into hiding in the shadows. Mike, what was hiding in the shadows for you?
Mine was already taken. It was Morty's book that he just happens to have on the coin and leprechauns. At least they didn't go to a library.
Yeah, then it would
Yeah.
have been the ultimate. The ultimate.
But it's always, there's always some way. Didn't you? And he even says, didn't you read the book at one point?
Mine was about the leprechauns reproducing. So we went down a weird hole there. So Chad.
I think we talked about a lot of my hiding in the shadows. I'm not sure about the whole marriage thing. Why he can only be married every 100 years and what
1,000.
or 1,000 and what is the transformation process? Like, how does he make her become a leprechaun? Like, that doesn't get addressed. Why does he have to make them sneeze? I don't get that.
Why does God bless you, save you? From
Yeah,
the
why does
leprechaun?
that
it's
fuck
not-
up the
it's not
whole
like
process?
Satan. Like it's not. Well,
Yeah.
It's not like the devil where
He-
it's like, oh God, yeah.
It seems like the gold was like a secondary part in this, right? Like, usually it was all about his pot of gold. Like, someone took a bit of it and then the rest of the movie was him trying to get it back. But in this one, it's all about getting a bride and the gold is like every once in a while.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And we didn't mention the wishes when Morty like gets he traps him in the safe. And
Oh,
it's like,
yeah.
I want your, he's like,
So stupid.
I've captured you. Now I want these 3 wishes. And I'm like, you're a fucking moron. Like,
You wasted him like he was Homer Simpson. Like,
yeah.
you can ask 3 questions. I can only ask 3. That is 1. Really?
Yeah.
Yes.
That is.
I know. And so he says, yeah, I want your pot of gold. And so he puts it inside him.
Yes.
And his gut gets all big and he's like, get it out of me.
I wish this was out of me.
Yeah. And so and then he does that. And then I wish it was out of me. And then he slashes him and then he dies. Like,
Yeah.
It's just like, how did you not know that he was going to try to trick you?
Yeah.
Like, he's not going to give you his fucking pot of gold. So anyways, a lot of questions about this film. And basically because it's so poorly written.
Yeah.
It really is. All right. Now we're going to look at Fright Done Right. Mike, what did you have?
I honestly don't know. Lucky Charms commercials. Like,
Now, are we strictly talking about leprechauns or are we talking about mythical creatures? Because if we go into mythical, like, beasts and creatures, then I think we have a wide range of films that did it better than this.
Krampus. Legend.
Yeah. If you're just talking
Babadook.
about leprechauns, then yeah, you're a little bit more.
Yeah, if we're on leprechauns, then I'm just going to say Lucky Charms commercials were better than this.
It was really funny because I was also on that too. I'm like trying to think of other Leprechaun movies, like because I was like, well, if it's opening up to everything, that's going to be way too much. So I decided to ask ChatGPT. This is what it said. Some options include the Leprechaun sequels, like Leprechaun 2, Leprechaun 3, Leprechaun 4 in Space, Leprechaun in the Hood, Leprechaun Back to the Hood, and Leprechaun Origins. And then it goes into, you might also enjoy other creature features like Critters, Gremlins, Child's Play, that kind of stuff. So I was like, this is pretty bad. Like,
Yeah.
I would say anything did it better.
And like, if you're talking about like stealing someone for a bride, like Beauty and the Beast is a better story.
Oh, fucking Princess Bride is
Bride,
better. Is better
Literally
than
any-
Shrek. Yeah, Shrek. Yeah.
So many better. Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, I had 0/1 question mark and Chad had a question mark. And then I was like, okay, that's tough. Slim pickings out there. All right, now we're going to head into our bonus features. A couple of us didn't have much on this one.
I have
Yeah, we all have like 2 or 3, it looks like. My first one is it's the only Leprechaun film that takes place on St. Patrick's Day.
I think we're all going to have the same 3.
Yeah. There was a body double for the topless scene.
Yeah, we got that one. Yeah.
And then I don't want to say that I'll wait because I know, Mike, you like the alternate movie titles, so I won't steal this one from you. Mike, what did you have?
So I had the budget was 1.5 million and the box office was shockingly 2.3. So shockingly as in like it made more than it cost.
Yeah.
And then just on what this story could have been. So the production team considered many options for the sequel, and some people wanted Warwick Davis to play the Leprechaun's wife. Traveling the country in search of her spouse, original film director Mark Jones was disappointed that the idea never came to fruition. He noted, I thought it could have been done differently. I was going to have Warwick in drag, and he'd play the Leprechaun's wife coming after him, but they wanted to go for more traditional horror.
That's weird.
Yeah, like it wouldn't have been a better movie at all.
No. Okay, interesting. Chad, what'd you have?
Heather Langenkamp was offered the role of Bridget, but turned it down to work on Wes Craven's New Nightmare instead.
Amazingly, I would say that was a good choice.
Yes. I know, right? Warwick Davis and Tony Cox both played Ewoks in The Return of the Jedi in 1983.
Okay.
And when Jennifer Aniston refused to return, because she was offered $25,000 for the role, but she turned it down because she wanted to focus on Friends. Which
also a good choice.
Was probably a solid choice.
Could you imagine if she left Friends for this?
Oh, man.
I want to be in feature films.
Leprechaun 2.
Yeah. When she refused to return, Trimark Pictures decided not to scrap the Leprechaun plot in search of a wife, as they considered it a profitable premise for the teenage public.
Oh.
Is that what the teens want to see? The Leprechaun's quest for a wife?
I don't think so.
Seems niche.
I can tell you that as a teenager in 1990, what was it?
4,
I was not.
No, I was not. Like, I want to see crazy fucking leprechauns try to get married.
At 16, I
Find
wanted.
love.
Yeah.
So what's interesting on that, Chad, is too that one of the original drafts was the Leprechaun seeking revenge on Tori Redding. So they scrapped that. So he was going to try to trick her into marrying him essentially later on, and that was going to be the revenge. And then they decided, we're like, no, he just needs a wife. So they stayed on that plot, even though Jennifer Aniston didn't come back. Isn't that crazy? Like, that's what we're going to stick with.
Yeah,
okay, poor choices were made.
So now we got to rewrite it in a weird, dumb way that doesn't make any sense.
Because it doesn't even make sense because, like, it wouldn't be 1,000 years. Like,
no, there was something in research about, like, the original one was 600 years ago. So it doesn't fit the timeline.
No, brutal. All right. Mike, any others?
I just have international titles.
Go ahead.
So in Argentina, it was The Ogre.
What?
Yeah.
Not an ogre.
No, I know.
Literally a leprechaun.
Finland called it Leprechaun 2, Till Death Do Us Part.
All right. Yeah.
French-Canadian title was The Abominable Goblin 2.
Once again, it's a leprechaun.
And then I assume this is the one you wanted to put out, Sam, was in Ireland. In the UK, it was One Wedding and Lots of Funerals.
Yeah, that was the one I was going to
So what year was 4 weddings and a funeral? Is that?
I think it was that year.
Oh, okay. So.
Oh.
Or around that time, anyways.
1994, yeah. So
lots of funerals. I hate that. Lots of funerals.
Lots of funerals. Not a specific funeral. Like not 4 weddings. It should have been like 1 wedding and 4 funerals.
Yeah.
There you go. See.
Rodman Flender. Fucked up.
With an elbow to the rib of every viewer. See what we did there?
See what we're doing? Yeah, you got that? It's not a giant leap you're making.
Watch me hit this nail on the head with my hammer.
Oh, no. Chad, did you have any others?
No, I'm done. That's good for me.
I'm also very, very done. All right, we're going to pop this on our watchability scale. Mike, where would you put this?
You know, it's interesting because a lot of our ones are like, I was angry about, like, this was garbage and blah, blah, blah. I didn't get angry in this. It was terrible. And there was moments to laugh at. So I'm not going to give it the 1 of anger. I'm going to give it a 2.
The 1 of anger.
The 1 of anger.
Only because I wasn't mad at the movie. I'm giving it a 2.
Yeah. Okay, that's fair.
Yeah.
I also was going between the 1 and the 2. And then I just look at some of the ones, and it's not even the angry part. It's just how much I hated them.
Yeah.
So I'll give this one a 2. Yeah, it was really fucking bad, but I'll give it a 2. Chad, what about you?
don't think it deserves a 2, and I know I'm not. I didn't get as angry at this film as I have in the past on some of the really, really bad ones. And it's silly to be angry at movies. It's just silly.
Because usually we can just turn them off and be like, this sucks.
Yeah.
But then we have to
But
watch
I know
it.
when you have to watch the whole entire thing. And I did not want to watch this whole entire thing.
Nope.
Mhm.
And even though I wasn't like, oh my God, but the acting was just so poor. And the writing was just so poor. And the setting was just awful. And like, I just cannot find a redeeming quality to this movie. So I honestly cannot go higher than a 1.
Yeah,
that's what
that's
I'm
very
giving
fair. It was
All right,
hard
fair
between
enough.
the 2, but yeah, I was like, oof. All right. Thank you very much for listening to us. Remember to follow us on Instagram. We are at ScreamStreamPod. Stop by our website, screamsandstreams.com, where we have information about our episodes, descriptions of our categories, links to our research, our watchability scale, and a page where you can recommend movies you want us to discuss. And please rate, comment on, and subscribe to our show on any of the platforms where you get your podcasts. Until next time, this has been Sam and
Mike
and
Chad.
scare you later.